Mark, and I'm the Mediocre Modeler. Welcome to my channel. Thank you to all my subscribers, new subscribers, old subscribers, returning viewers, and everybody who comments. If you like this kind of stuff, give me a like and a subscription. I'd appreciate that, and keeps me motivated to make these videos. So today is Mediocre Monday, and I have a few updates, and I got a shout out. And first off, let me say my prayers go out to Don at Red Barn Model Works. Don, you're in my thoughts and prayers, buddy. Hope you get well soon and get back to the bench. And you know, continued prayers for Dan the Man and Butch. Anybody else who needs prayers, you know, my thoughts go out to you and my prayers go out to you as well. So anyways, you know, life's so unpredictable. Sometimes it's great and sometimes it sucks, you know, the ups and downs. But, you know, you guys hanging tight, and, you know, this community is praying for you guys. So I want to begin also by saying congratulations to my niece, Mary. Uncle Mark is proud of you, and congratulations on graduating after 12 years of medical school and becoming a doctor. She's going to be an anesthesiologist. And I just want to say, Meme is proud of you, Mary, for all the hard work you put in and dedication. Bravo. Love you. Okay, so I want to talk about a friend that I met over at NNL East, and this guy Frank from FranksModelWorks. I met Frank through Jason at Blue Ox Model Shop. He was recommending that people go over to Frank's channel and check him out, and so I did, and I instantly, you know, liked the style of his videos. And this guy Frank is a great model builder, and he's very humble, and he's a very social person. And when I went to NNL East, him, Frank Frizzo, Dave Wood, and a bunch of other people from their model club made me feel right at home, and made Lisa feel right at home, and I appreciate that. And it was good hanging out with you guys and getting to know you. And I started talking to Frank, and I asked him a question about a model that I received in a grab bag from somebody who passed away in my model club. And it was a 1960 Plymouth Fury, and I've been wanting to resurrect that car because all I have is the body, and I want to make a street machine out of it for Jason's street machine group build. And so I asked Frank if the 1959 Plymouth Fury bumper would fit, and he wasn't sure, but he said he had a station wagon, a 1960 station wagon Plymouth Fury, and I think it's either that or Belvedere, but anyways, I'm not sure. But he said, hey, I'll have one, so I'll mail it to you. And I really didn't know what he meant, and I was figuring maybe, you know, like a resin or something, resin body or resin bumper, but I don't know, it was like 2 weeks after ending that lease, and I get a package in the mail from Frank, and I opened it up, and I was like completely floored. Man, Frank, thank you very much. Man, I sent Frank a model because all the hard work he does, and he puts up with a lot of baloney from people, on his videos, the neck bearding, and I appreciate him, and I don't neck beard him. I'm curious to learn from him and other people in the community and get better, and what a great advocate Frank is in this hobby. Thank you, Jason, for sending me his way, and Frank, I'm delighted to know you, and it's a pleasure to call you my friend. I'm going to turn you around, and I'll show you what he gave me, and it's just amazing. I couldn't believe it. Frank, I don't have a hat on, but if I did, my hat's off to you, buddy, and I'm going to pay this forward. And I still haven't decided what I want to do with it, because I just started building, and I don't have any of these kits at all until now. So let me turn you around. I get to update on Racing Rita. I got the update on the Lowrider group build, and I'll show you what Frank sent me. And hold on. If anybody wants one of my shop cards, I'll leave my email address in the screen right now. I'll also send you the Ziggy sticker. I love Ziggy. I crack myself up, Yeah, so if you want one of my shop cards and a Ziggy sticker, just shoot me an email, and I'll be glad to send you one. Doesn't matter if you have a shop card of your own. I'll still send you one. I'll be happy to do that. All right. This is the 1960 Plymouth Fury that I wanted to turn into a Pro Street. So, as you can see, I got the glass, and I have the interior tub, but it's pretty filthy. I don't know if I could salvage it, but I'm going to have to maybe do a little research on what I need to do to get this in shape. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to give it a shot. So, like I said, all I had is the body, and since I talked to Frank, I found a bumper on eBay, and this thing fits perfectly. And so let me show you what Frank sent me. So what do you do when somebody from this awesome community sends you something like this? This is a pristine 1960 Plymouth station wagon Johan kit. This is the only Johan kit I have, and thanks to you, Frank, it's the only one I have in my stash. I appreciate it. What awesome thing to do! I couldn't believe it when I opened the when I opened the box. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. You made my day. You made my week. So kind and generous of you, and I don't know. Tell you, to be honest, I don't know what to do with it. I'm just floored to have it, and look at this thing. This thing's awesome. It's just like in pristine condition. All the parts are here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm just honored to have it. And man, thank you, Frank. God bless you, my friend. This really did make my day and my week. I'm I'm just, like I said, I'm almost speechless. You know, you really, you really touched my heart, buddy. Thank you very much. It's a honor to know you, and boy, let me before I start getting emotional. Thank you. So Frank taught me a word on his last video. It's catharsis, and I had to rewind, stop it, pause it, rewind it, and catch the word again, because Frank knows a lot of big words and a lot more than I know. So when he said catharsis, I was like, okay. So I had Lisa looked it up, man. The meaning of catharsis, if you don't know, it's like kind of like dealing with your stress through art. And the stress that it bothers me these days is just the whole political environment, and I don't know. I'm just kind of it bothers me, and I let it bother me, and I shouldn't, but um, I don't know. It gets to me, and I try not to let it get to me, and um, I don't always do a good job of doing that, but so this hobby helps me to relieve that stress, and also um, this community is a bright light in an otherwise dark time for me, anyways. So before I get all mushy again, I just wanted to say thank you, Frank, and boy, you hit the nail right on the head with catharsis. And I probably can't use it in a sentence, but that's okay. I know what it means now. And here's the Racing Rita. So I want to thank STS for making these decals for me. They came out awesome. I did have a problem with the first Racing Rita, is because I didn't follow the directions. So STS, these are STS decals. On the back, install instructions. So I'm not used to anything other than kit decals. And you know how like they kind of end. So when you cut them out, you have a piece of the backing to hold on to. Well, I cut the decals not close enough, and it kind of like laid under itself. And then I don't know about you guys, when things start going awry when I'm doing decals, it gets stressful for me real quick, and I wasn't able to recover on the first one, and that's no fault of the decals. It's just my fault. I should have been next time. I know better, and I should have just followed the instructions on the back. But I'm not really used to taking a picture with the QR code and everything else, and yada yada yada. So this is the update on Racing Rita. It's got Mr. Color Cobalt, and I mixed it 50-50 with the leveling thinner, and the paint job came out really nice, I think. I hit the thing once with TS13, and then I put the decals on it, and then I hit it with 2 more coats, and I don't know if I'm going to wet sand it. I'll probably wet sand the roof. A little bit of imperfection up there. I don't know if you can see it. I got a fingerprint, but anyways, it's looking good. I'm happy with that. And Rita, funny story about Rita. When she was like, she's going to be 91. the 29th of May. And this is my best friend's mother. And she's a hot ticket. And when she was like 85, she wanted to ride on my motorcycle. So I got a Harley Softail. And so when she got on, I'm like, all right, Rita, when I go around corners, kind of like lean into it with me, you know? And she was doing great. She was awesome, you know? It was like, I go, Rita, you're a natural. Then she goes, go faster. And I said, all right, hold on. And, you know, I revved it up and we took off and she was like, I love this. And it was great, man. And, you know, it was one of her bucket list things and I was able to fulfill that for her. It was a lot of fun. And I'll never forget that. And so, yeah, this build is for her. And I like the way it's coming out. I'm going to be using the commemorative NNL license plate backer for the or license plate holder for the Racing Rita. This is Rita 1 with a New Hampshire license plate. Then I'm going to use the NNL for the rear license plate. So that's going to be pretty cool. The engine, I haven't done anything to that. I drilled out the engine, that's about it. So I got to put the plug boots in and wire it up. It's coming out nice though. I still got the interior to do. It's going to be white, and it's going to have this fabric looking stuff. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. For the Lowrider, I got the chassis painted, and that's Mr. Color. Let me see. Hold on a second. Mr. Metallic Color, and it's purple, and I love that shade of purple. Came out really good. And the engine is also painted with that purple. I gotta, you know, obviously finish the engine, and it's coming along slow, but I had to ask, phone a friend, you know, because I wasn't sure, and I never used a photo etch kit, and I got the photo etch kit for the 64 Impala. So it's in scale finishes, black primer, and I had to sand off the marker emblems because if I put the photo etch on top of that, it's going to be too high. And so anyways, somebody recommended this to me, and thank you, Jim, for recommending that to me. And so there's where I'm at. I got both sides scraped off, and I'm going to use acrylic paint so I won't get any ghosting. And then I'll go back over it with one more coat of scale finishes black primer, and then I'm going to hit the whole thing with Mr. Metallic Color, and we're going to try to maybe do a fade and some gold striping. So the fade will be this color. So it'll be pretty cool, I think. Everybody, thank you for checking out my video. Appreciate it if you leave a comment. I'll get back to you, and thanks for watching. Frank, thank you very much for being a good friend, buddy, and thank you, Jason, for hooking me up with Frank's channel. Oh yeah, I already sent a surprise model out to somebody in the community, and I'm going to do one more too. And I also am coming up on 900 subscribers, so you know what happens at 900, right? So hopefully I get there, and no rush, but that would be cool. I'd love to make somebody's day, with a nice kit. Peace out, everybody.